What's up, everybody? This is DIB Sports Outside Edition, walking with the Cookie Monster. I always do Outside Edition with the Cookie, and this is the Cookie. Cookie! Hey, Cookie, get in there. That's the Cookie. That's the Cookie Monster. Yeah. Anyway, let's talk about basketball. Now, let me talk about basketball for a second. I just came to a conclusion last night. There is no such thing as the greatest player of all time. It just matters what you think is the greatest basketball player of all time. Because there's no criteria. If you go by championships, Bill Russell should be the best basketball player of all time. If you go by statistics, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar scored the most points of all time, so he gotta be the best player, right? Or LeBron James, he's breaking records left and right. Michael Jordan, what about Michael Jordan? He got a lot of awards. He probably got the most awards of all basketball players combined. He even have Defensive Player of the Year. People forget that. And he won a national championship with the North Carolina Tar Heels, and National Player of the Year in college, and MVP multiple times, and scoring champ a million times. So, what is the greatest player? It's subjective. It's the most subjective question of all. There's no such thing, okay? It's what you feel is the best player. Me, personally, I think the best player of all time is Michael Jordan. Because I saw him play, and he was amazing, and he was clutch. And he won back-to-back-to-back championships, and retired, came back, and won back-to-back-to-back again. That is crazy. That's, to me, true dominance. You could leave the sport for a year and a half, come back like it's no big deal, and win more. That is greatness to me. And that's just my opinion. You may disagree. You may say, well, LeBron is better. Whatever. I don't really care. You could have your opinions, your stats, your numbers, but listen, numbers don't always tell the story. Because if you just go by the numbers, Bill Russell will be the number one guy because he won 11 championships and no one have been close. Even Robert Ory's closer in championships than Michael Jordan, which is crazy if you think about it. So, what is the criteria? There is no criteria. It's just whatever fits your narrative to help you sleep at night. And that's what it really comes down to. Do I think LeBron James is a great player? Absolutely. He's an all-time great. He's probably the greatest player in this generation. But do I think he's the greatest player? I don't think so. And that's just my opinion. You can say you're wrong, blah, blah, blah. You don't know what you're talking about. You're just a Jordan lover. I don't really give a damn. Listen, to me, I like math. 6-0 is more impressive than 3 and 4. I'm sorry. And if you look at the players that Jordan had, he really had Scottie Pippen. The other guys were just role players. Oh, yeah, Dennis Rodman. Yeah, he was a rebounding machine, but he wasn't a scorer. He played good defense, but that's it. He wasn't a big contributor. That's the only contribution he did. He was a rebounder, hustler, and did defense. Other than that, he was basically a Hall of Fame role player. So, and he was better with the Pistons than with the Bulls, technically, because he won Defensive Player of the Year with the Pistons. And Scottie Pippen was drafted. It's just a different era of basketball. Players have more to say. They have more power than back then with the Jordans. Because I guarantee, if Jordan had a chance to link up with Bird and maybe Magic Johnson, who knows? He probably would have joined. But Jordan's such a competitor. I don't think he would anyway, even in this era. But the facts remain that the greatest player argument is just subjective. Some people may think Wilt Chamberlain's the greatest player. Some people may think Shaq's the greatest player. Some people think Kobe is better than everybody. It's just such a subjective topic, and it's so nauseating to me. And to me, I think Jordan is the best. The best. I mean, the guy's clutch, great defense. Listen, Horace Grant wouldn't be a household name without Jordan. Let's keep it real. Kyrie Irving would still be a household name without LeBron. Though his team wouldn't be as good, he's a good player in his own right. That guy might be a future Hall of Famer. That guy's a bad man. And then you got Kevin Love, who's a double-double machine. I mean, his team on paper alone is great. So, I don't know. It's a different era. East is weak this year. Been weak for a long time. So ever since, I think the East been crappy since Jordan left. Because it's pathetic, man. All these teams are garbage, man. The Celtics didn't have a chance. Now we can see what the finals all about. But, like I said, who the greatest player of all time? That's up to you. To me, it's Jordan. What do you think? Who's the greatest player? I can't wait to hear your thoughts. Deuces.